great peace, great solar retreat, great understanding. These two books I have with me right here, and I was going to do 50 of law, decided not to. This book is by Robert Greene and 50 Cent. I decided this book might be a little bit more persuasive as far as the contentions that's going on in the world. So here we have it. It's called the Book of Monotheism, Katib al-Tawhid. And we have here a book called How to Apply the 7 Hermetic Principles. Hermeticism. Right? So let's see here. Let's dive into this book. Right, this book right here may be shirt to some. It may be hold to some. Because we know we have a lot of infighting as far as different sects, whether that be Hanifi, Sunni, Shiite, Ebonite, Jew, any of the Muslim. So I want to start with this page. We're going to open up the Hermetic book very briefly. I just want to go over this right quick. So this can be translated from many different languages. Any Scorch language, any Neo language, it can be translated. Now let's see what this says. My scene is straight. For we only know that what we have seen is reliant on the truth. For what I have seen is reliant on the truth. So that's very poignant right there. Now let's see what this says. This is translated in Arabic, Latin. So it says, it is not proper for the prophet and those who believe ask Allah's forgiveness for the Mushrikin, polytheists, idolaters, pagans, disbelievers in the oneness of Allah, even though they be of kin after it has become clear to them that they are the dwellers of fire, because they died in a state of disbelief. So that's very much the same as this right here in the translation that I just gave, which would be a soft translation of French Wabasha. Now let's open up this other book. And I encourage people to, create their own language and start their own tribe. Your tribe will be your children, your family. All right. Now let's pick a random page out of here. The principles of mentalism. The Kabbalion states the all is mind, the universe is mental, and that is true. This is very first principle you must learn in order to become the master magician of your own life, bending things to your will. So if you have, in any case, a wisdom where you're dealt to deal with any type of cyclist, and that's with a Q, you have a very much preparedness, given the universe is dealing with mentalism. So you can shape a cloud with your eyes. You can move a cloud with your eyes. You can enlarge the sun or crop the sun with your eyes. You can reach at the moon, and you can move it on a Cancer star, or you can move it on a Mm. You can move it on I would say, an Aquarius alignment. And I'm not being biased. I'm just stating what's already in my mind. So let's go on. Now this is saying a matter of purpose. So it's basically saying you can pose, remove the per. You can pose, matter. The process of discovering your purpose by understanding mentalism is one that many people all right, we want to let the wind settle. Someone is moving the wind. Understanding mentalism is one of that many people are understandably frightened of. It requires a stripping away of all that one has held as true. Let's turn the page. Something caught my eye. Gender is in all things. So you have a male plant and you have a female plant. All right. And in some regions where there be wild, you also have a third gender plant. I'm not going to say trans because that's very controversial. All causes have effect. So when you move your foot, that is an effect. You leave a print where you surfaced. You fossiled your DNA into the ground. This is something we used to do as kindergartens. Going to school, we used to make clay fossils, and we'll dye it in like a white and black paint. So they were already preparing us for the science that was to take place after the exceptions of Bush and I'll just say his running part, who dealt with globalism, Al Gore. Now, it goes on to say right here, all things flow in and out. So you can't stop the movement of things. You have to keep it moving, whether that be water, whether that be blood in your stream, whether that be the fluids in your brain. You have to keep it moving. So you have to think. The universe depends on you to think. It says everything is dual. So you can't separate humanity. You can't kill animals without them killing you. So like if you have a very nature spirit, you should be able to walk past a lion or walk past a untamed pit bull and not be attacked. And I've done that a few times, so I know that Hermeticism is very set in its origin. Now it has right here, all is mine. As above, so below. Now that's dealing with the crescent, and you can see that throughout Germany, coat of arms. And you can also see right here, it says nothing rests. All right. So even when you think you're getting rest by taking a vacation from work or taking a vacation from your carpenter's duties, you can actually do that while moving. I always advocate that, like, if you're in the north, you should go to the south after certain periods of time, because I know that a lot of people in hoods, like neighborhoods, in the ghetto, in a century, they depend on cheap ways to rejuvenate their recreational purposes, like doing marijuana, taking pharmaceuticals, relying on alcohol shots and all that. But the understanding theme is that you can move throughout a certain migrational pattern, and depending on the ozone layer, you can heal from what's underneath you, because everything is dual, and you can heal from the things that are over you. So if the sun hits your temple at a certain angle, say you are on a Gemini, you're on a Gemini plane, and the sun hits you, you're gonna feel it radiate through your body. You know, if you're just in a Cancer position, you're not gonna really get the sun penetration. So it's very encouraged to make sure you travel throughout the atmosphere to get what you need for your overall health. You know, not just your mental health, but your overall health. And here we have the law of attraction. And as I say this, the sun is really penetrating my scalp, even though it's wool on it. And I know, like, I know that, like, throughout the different bloodlines that humans have in them, some people who I would say resonate with the rays of the sun, some turn red, some turn purple. I would say I turn purple and red, and you know, some they turn other colors, like a deep orange, so, or like a deep brown. So it's very encouraged that you follow this, because magic is very throughout this universe. It's very here. All right. Great peace.